we go. Everybody ready? Aloha, folks. Welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I hope... Oh, it's the wrong camera. I hope this works. Wait. There we go. Okay, is it working? Somebody please send something in the chat just to let me know that this is going. Okay, we have an exciting show tonight. We are going to be making a cocktail from Martin Cate's book, Smuggler's Cove. It's not down here, but it's called The Expedition. And we have some exciting things to announce. We have me checking the chat over here. Sorry, this is like, it's been a while since I've done this. Working. Keith Becker. Aloha, Cruzanians. We're live. Okay. Whew. This was so nerve-wracking to make sure that this worked. And we're gonna be making a cocktail. See, this is all the stuff that you don't get to see when I edit the stuff. Like, where's editor Jared right now? It's just me like tripping over words, trying to make this stupid cocktail. Actually, I'm really excited about this cocktail, so let's not call it stupid. This is a cocktail from the Smuggler's Cove book by Martin Cate. It's called The Expedition. So, I don't know. I guess let's jump into the cocktail. So, let's start with a lime. Check this out. Dude, look at that. Professional show over here. And we are going to be doing an ounce of lime juice. Oh, no! I forgot the measuring thing. Damn it, dude. See, there was always something. Sorry about that. Said the audio is a little bit low. What can I do about that? Also, I see that it's in stereo. Check, check. How's that? A little bit better, maybe? Properties? Let me see if I can... Down next to mono. Let's do that. Okay? How's that? Better? 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 Better. George Tolato. Okay. The back in a moment had me dying. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I'm telling you, it's nerve-wracking to do this like this. But we're going to do 1 ounce of lime juice. So often, I have made cocktails in this show where I was like, ugh, it's like mediocre. This is one of those drinks that I'm like really excited to try. And it's the reason why we are going to be doing this one tonight. And it has ties to the Mai Kai. And another thing. Okay. Can you imagine if I just streamed every time? I didn't have to like edit stuff. Also, like, are the colors okay? It doesn't matter. Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay. I noticed there was a light missing. Oh, it didn't really do anything. Damn. Okay, whatever. Okay, 1 ounce of lime juice. Before we go on, I should mention that oh, well, not yet. See, this is the problem. Like, I don't have my thoughts together. And that's what happens in the editing. In the editing, I'm like, oh, okay, wait, I should do this thing next, and then this other thing. And so I'm still treating this like it's going to be an edited version. And I should just do the show, man. Just do the show. Okay, next ingredient is going to be 1/2 ounce of cinnamon syrup. This is the Smuggler's Cove cinnamon syrup that I have made. Dude, that is a beautiful shot, isn't it? Except that it's got the back of my little switcher thing, this thing, in the shot. Brand new, fresh cinnamon syrup. Smells so good. I looked at the ingredients of this and I was like, this has all the makings of a tasty, tasty situation. Okay, let me just check the comments over here real quick. Turn up the bass. What are you talking about? Why does the goofy music make me dance in my seat? Carly, just breathe. This is great. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know. I get frazzled. What are you making again? I'm making the expedition. Okay. Wait, I'm getting buzzed in my pocket. Oh, I'm getting orders for the thing. Tonight we're releasing a brand new thing. It's already more than half sold out, so stay tuned. Okay. Back to the show over here. We're going to do half an ounce of honey syrup. And I did make this as well. This is Smuggler's Cove honey syrup. So, so tasty. I mean, all these ingredients. Honey syrup. Oh man, that's so good. Vanilla syrup, cinnamon syrup. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Damn, that's a beautiful camera shot, isn't it? I did an interview yesterday, and it was just like a Zoom interview, but I set up cameras. I was like, I got to make this look incredible because I was going to use the same technology for this today. And so it was kind of a test run, and I just kept like, they were trying to do the interview, and I just kept going like, oh damn, am I too blue? Do I need to like change the white balance? They're like, what are you talking about? So, okay, vanilla syrup, 1/4 ounce of vanilla syrup. Okay. Can you hear the water running? Like the pond? Is that a problem? Sound is low? I thought we changed that. Damn, dude. I wonder if I just need to bring this up here. How's that? Is that better? It's probably so much better, huh? Okay. Now it's a podcast. Justin. Okay, let's see. Wrong camera. Here we go. Here's the vanilla syrup. Oh, man. Every time I do this, I'm just like, I feel like this is a bad idea. And then it's like fun. It's a fun idea, but it also seems like a bad idea. The Expedition is it's a cocktail about Don the Beachcomber as well as the Mai Kai. And the idea was traveling, the travels that Don the Beachcomber did, as well as Mariana Liquidini, who left Don the Beachcomber in Chicago to come to the Mai Kai to be the master mixologist there. And so that's another reason why I love the idea of this cocktail. And if you see the rum that's on the bar, it is a rum that nobody else has yet. So I'm like super excited about it. Also, why does that camera look better than... Okay, sorry. 1/4 ounce of the coffee liqueur, and Martin Cate specifies a very specific Bitterman's coffee liqueur, so I don't know how much that's going to influence the flavor of this thing. But, okay, Tiki ASMR, feeling tangerine. Okay, Sparky sounds better. Okay, where's Sparky? Sparky's inside. Okay, so we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of coffee liqueur. Mr. Black. Not sponsored. Although they did give me this bottle for free like a little while ago. And I do love Mr. Black. That always reminds me of like Reservoir Dogs for some reason. Well, I mean, Mr. Color. Okay, we're going to do 2 ounces of black blended rum. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking I keep checking the comments over here just to make sure everything's working. Okay, so we are going to talk about a brand new rum that is going to be released here pretty soon. I believe they were going to bring it to Tiki Oasis, but the Mai Kai rum #1. This was created to emulate Dagger Rum or Kahala Bay. So it's a blend to, and those are the rums that were so prominent in things like the Black Magic, all the cocktails from the Mai Kai. And so we have like one of the first bottle. Focus. I want it focus. One of the first bottles ever. So I'm really excited about that. Let's take this thing out. Oh, how do you get this thing out of here? I've never had a bottle this fancy. I don't know how to get it out. Okay, here we go. And look at this beautiful bottle. You can see that it is embossed up here in the glass. Mai Kai. Damn, dude. So exciting. Okay, let me put the box down somewhere. And the box is beautiful, too. Like, look at that, dude. Feels like you're in the jungle. And then Typhoon Tommy was like, we need to make sure that there are some Chinese jade tiles that are in the graphics. And the whole thing ties back to the Mai Kai so well. And I am honored, so honored that Corey Starr gave me this bottle. And that the owner also, he was like, yeah, give Spike a bottle. So very nice. And also, I do want to thank them for bringing me out to the Mai Kai. That was like a dream, just a dream job. So stoked. And probably should have opened this before. I'm so bummed on the color right here, like this camera, because this camera's like really good, right? It's kind of orange. Well, it's the orange light. This one's just kind of like whatever. Okay, we'll figure it out. But should we do this again? Like, should we do more of these live things? It's pretty fun. Also, thank you for the tips and the super chats. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Lunar Win, my fellow Costa Mason. And it's funny because I got this bottle for free, but then I had to check a bag because you can't just bring like a bottle of rum on a plane. So then this bottle cost me $50, but it was free-ish. Come on, man. Oh, man. For some reason, it smells like the Mai Kai. It's like it's just, maybe it's because I had this at the Mai Kai, but the rum blend, insane. Okay, let's do 2 ounces of this. I wish you guys were all here to taste this, what is sure to be an incredible cocktail. Okay. Then we're going to do bourbon, which is like bourbon. Okay. Yes, more live shows. I'm sorry. I know how distracting this is. You're like watching me going, come on, do something. And I'm just trying to watch the chat also in case something happens. So rad. Oh, the Tiki Talk Show. Dude, subscribe to the Tiki Talk Show as well, because they've been interviewing some of the most influential people in Tiki. Last thing, bourbon, we're going to be using Maker's Mark. This bottle was purchased by my ex-girlfriend who was on the cover of the first record, Curse of the Tiki. That's how old this bottle of Maker's Mark is. But she loved Maker's Mark, and I don't drink it, so here we go. To you, Dinah DeRosa, wherever you are. Okay, 1 ounce of this. Come on. And I actually have no idea where she is. I think she got married. I think she married an Italian surfer, which is like, I was an Italian surfer? Weird. Not like Italian, but Italian-ish. The Doctor, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that so much. Looking forward to September at the Inferno Room in Indy. Rad, dude. Bummy LaRue, $5 super chat. Thank you, Bummy. Thank you so much. More lives, yes, please. Oh, wrong camera. Where's the Jared show? He's supposed to be editing or running this thing. He's not. He actually would probably do it if I just said, hey, Jared, But we have more episodes to film for Tiki Cocktails with Spike. So all kinds of fun stuff coming up. It's nonstop, I'll tell you that much. Darren and Tina Sale, love the live show. Thank you so much for the $4 or £4.99. I don't know what those are in Europe. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. 99, I don't know, cents. Okay. Dude, what's wrong with that camera? It's so dull, right? Okay. Okay, bourbon. Okay, so that is the cocktail right there. Does this camera get the mixer? Oh, look at this little dude. We're going to be talking about him pretty soon. That camera doesn't get the mixer either. I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, let's move this out of the way and this little dude out of the way and this. Okay. I do have to get ice, so I'll be right back after these moments. Messages. And we're back. Okay. How's this going? Is this going okay? I have no idea. We got 241 people watching live. Thank you for joining me on this Friday night. I do appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? We're going to add some ice to the tin. How do we do this? Watch. Okay, that shot, and then that shot. Okay, and we are going to, let's do it here. Okay. Just about 8 seconds. It's so funny because Shelly, Shelly who was on here who like figured out the gardenia mix thing. She was like, yeah, we only flash blend for like half a second. I was like, half a second? And I don't doubt that that's the way she learned it. It's like perplexes me that that's how quick you do it. So everything I've heard has always been around 8 seconds because the blade's got to get up to speed and the things need to like cool. So I don't know, maybe she knows something that we don't. Okay, let's see here. Now, can we finally talk about this little dude right here? This is brand new for Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. Check out the back on this little dude. He has a logo that has been glazed onto him. Super rad. Just a little something that Tiki Farm wanted to do for the Breezeway Cocktail Hour. Kind of like a thank you. It wasn't in our plans for creating a new mug. Well, there are 3 new mugs that are like on the way, coming soon. But Holden was like, I want to do this for you. So I do want to thank Tiki Farm for being such a rad sponsor. I do appreciate it. And we're going to be using him for the cocktail tonight. So we are going to, before we do anything, we're going to be using seltzer. Right? Right there. There it is. Captain Supgood, love the live shows. Need to get my hands on that Mai Kai rum. I know the only thing about that is that it's only going to be sold at the Mai Kai. So you got to go to the Mai Kai to get it. And I mean, don't you like want to? Oh man, don't you want to go to the Mai Kai? I think you do. I want to go to the Mai Kai all the time, and yeah, it's just another reason for you to go to get this incredible rum and be able to have just some of the most incredible cocktails. Oh, look at the focus finally shot in there. Have some of the most incredible cocktails that you'd ever have in the most incredible immersive space in Tiki. Okay. Glazed Ham, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Captain Sepgood, $9.99. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that. Love the live shows. Need to get my hands on the I already read this. Okay. Let's see here. Bring Shelly back. I'd love to have Shelly back. Marion Cow, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Always great to see Spike live. Dave and Marion, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Meg Bryant, Tiki Dance Party. Thank you for the super chat. Tiki Dance Party. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Tiki ASMR. Oh, dude. Cut me right in the face. We are going to do... Got my thing wet. Okay, we're going to do 2 ounces of seltzer. This is not soda water. This is seltzer. And there we go. It's so wild that I can have the microphones in the normal spot for like the normal show. Maybe I bumped the audio on that a little bit. But then for like live streaming, it's got to be like right here. So I don't know. It works. It's fine. If you don't mind looking at the microphone. Let's see here. We're going to pour the seltzer into this first. This is the way that I do it. I've heard other people say that they don't like doing this. I've heard other people say that they do love doing this. My thought is that when you pour the cocktail in on top of it, then it all combines. You certainly don't want to mix it, like mix the drink on the mixer, the Hamilton Beach, with the seltzer in there, because you'll just kind of flatten the seltzer out. Okay, there's the little dude. There's the dude. There's the drink. We're going to add some more ice on top. It's lower in the back, so I was watching the ice push it down, and it was getting dangerously close to overflowing. How is this little dude? Such a rad little tiki mug, isn't it? That's me genuinely enjoying this thing, not trying to sell it to you. I mean, although, you should get one. And by the way, wait, should I check how many are left? Let's see here. Stand by. If you want to get one, I don't want you to miss it. Okay, there are half left. Half sold out right now. Okay, Tabitha Fitzgerald, Coors Light on me. Does sound pretty good. But for tonight, from Martin Cate, from his book Smuggler's Cove, this is the expedition. Oh, we should garnish this thing, right? Okay, wait, I picked some mint. Normally I would go nuts with the mint, but the mint farm's not doing so well right now, sadly. So I wouldn't say that we're skimping the mint, but I also wouldn't say that this is the most impressive showing of mint that I've ever done. Give it a little bit of a smack there to wake her up. And we're going to put this up here. We're going to do a edible orchid. And it's overflowing. And I don't have a straw. Dude. Okay. Ready for it? Okay, you know what we're going to do? I hope you enjoyed the little tiki dance party. Oh, I got you, Meg. Okay, we're going to do a Breezeway cocktail hour swizzle stick in the back. These are also available in the store. I've kind of had them in the store for a while now, and they just kind of keep selling. So thank you for the sales on that. That is kind of the number one way to support the show. Oh, you can't even see her. Where is she? Okay, well, she's in there. Okay, so from Martin Cate and his book, The Smuggler's Cove, Book of Smuggler's Cove, this is the expedition. Okay. Oh my God. It's overflowing. Okay. It's overflowing. Cheers. Happy Friday. Wow. That is a wild cacophony of flavors right there. I understand why the bourbon's in there. The bourbon kind of leads it more to that black magic kind of place. If you haven't had that cocktail before, it's a bowl drink, not a bowl drink. It's like a gigantic cocktail. I think it's 4 ounces of rum. I heard. I think Kern told me that. It's rum. It's coffee. It's, I think, passion fruit maybe. But I see what the bourbon is doing in this drink. It's definitely pulling it more towards that direction. It's something that I wouldn't have guessed to do, but also I'm not Martin Cate. So maybe if you're Martin Cate, you would understand why you did this. Okay. Oh man. And then you just get the Mr. Black. It's coffee. Yeah, that is like an incredible cocktail. And then you get the vanilla syrup too. And the vanilla kind of like pulls it the other way from almost like a chocolatey flavor to more of this. It's just, it's dancing on the palate. I'm definitely drinking this whole thing. It's so good. So good. Okay. So I think that's the show. I think I'm going to go to the comments now. And I'll see if I can go through all of the comments. And if you guys have any Q&A, any questions for me, my voice just broke right there, cracked right there. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. This has been fun. It's funny because like my whole intention of doing the live show was so that I didn't have to edit a video because I just ran out of time. And setting up for the live show like took the whole, like 2 days. 2 days to set it up. I wish the Breezeway was indoors. Well, no, let me take that back. I wish I could leave cameras set up out here that were not affected by, you know what I wish? I wish the Breezeway was sealable so that I could like close it all off, leave my super expensive camera gear and computers and stuff out here, but also know that they're secure and not getting destroyed by the weather. But then also be able to open the whole place up so that Justin and McBiff and I can have cigars. And some of my friends from the Midwest who will be coming soon. Right, Blake? Okay. So, Q&A. See if I can move the microphone. I'm sorry if this sounds funny. Hold on. Let me just mute this real quick. Okay. How's that? This has been a wild ride. I'm glad that it's working and not a total disaster. And if you guys want to keep hanging out, we totally can. I remember one of the reasons why I got a new laptop is because one time I was live streaming and I poured a drink all over it. So we have a new rule, no cocktails over the laptop. Okay, Scott M. Cheers, Spike. Liz and I miss you and the cruisers. Hey, Scott, dude, good to hear from you. I have the bottle of rum that you bought me on the counter of my kitchen. Let me just read some of the notes here about the cocktails. God, that's such a good drink. Meg Bryant, cacophony is a word that just doesn't get used enough. Totally agree. Radioactive Tiki, I'm late to the party. What are we doing here? We're having some cocktails. We are talking about this little dude who is for sale in the store right now. And we are featuring the brand new Mai Kai blend, which is modeled after the Dagger Rum and Kohala Bay. Let me just read this to you real quick. In the early days of the Mai Kai, master mixologist Mariano Liquidini created 48 original Mai Tai. Oh, I thought that was a period. Created 48 original Mai Kai cocktails. His secret recipes use fresh juices, tropical bitters, exotic nectars, and specific, unique rums made in heritage pot stills. Over the time, the stills were decommissioned and the rums were lost. Dude. To commemorate a new era of the Mai Kai, which is I've been to the Mai Kai a lot, and I've performed there. I've spent a lot of time in the Molokai bar. I've journeyed all through the whole place, and what Tommy and Scott did that place Flounder. It's still the Mai Kai, but it's like a new old Mai Kai, which is just like everything you could hope for. And now all of a sudden I'm like, damn, it's been a week, and I'm like, I want to be back in the Molokai bar with my buddies. Okay, where did I leave off? To commemorate the new era of the Mai Kai, these rejuvenated stills and legacy methods have helped recover the traditional style. Damn, dude. We humbly present this historic blend, a key ingredient of authentic Mai Kai cocktails, Akole effin' Maluna. I added that part, but Akole Maluna. And incidentally, the Hula Girls are going to be performing a song called Akole Maluna at Tiki Oasis on the Saturday. And Akole Maluna, I was just thinking about this. Akole Maluna is actually all about the Mai Kai. And I think the reason I named it Akole Maluna is because I was going through the book of Tiki and I was just kind of looking for inspiration. I mean, if you're in like a fake Hawaiian Tiki band or whatever, that's kind of where you go for inspiration, is books like that. And I read this whole thing about the Akole Maluna Society. And so I wrote a song around it. And there's even like a whole, I think the chorus was actually from a brochure. And it was just so rad the way they phrased it. It was about the mystery girl, an exotic. Mystery girl and exotic. I need a guitar to remember, but yeah. So rad. Okay. So, what are we doing over here? Glazed ham used bullet rye. Rye, it's not bourbon, right? I don't really know a whole lot about that stuff, but I wanted to stay true to bourbon. Hey, Spike, do you have a least favorite tiki drink? It might be the shingle stain. I don't like the shingle stain. I'm curious to try the other version because I've heard people say that the other ones are not nearly as bad, so maybe that. Live camera switching. Okay. Blind Lemon Lipschitz, would you say that it has a plethora of flavors? I would say that it has a plethora of flavors. And I do know what that means. Bountiful. Okay. Darren and Tina in the UK love the coffee type cocktails. I would like this. You would like this. I think everybody would like this. It's so good. Suzanne Campbell loves Surfside Sips Straw Glass Straws. Jersey Johnny, hi Spike from Jersey. Hey man. Scott M, $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Scott. I appreciate it. Oh wait, we already did that. But also, thank you again. Let's see here. The chat kind of is funny on here. Doesn't really like refresh normally. Randall Hearn, I can build you a set in your garage. You know you can't. There's no room in the garage. There's a 61 Econoline in there. Susan Edwards, here's the question. Would you order this again? That is the question. You're damn Skippy, I would. It's so good. It's like, I'm so happy about this drink. And when I was going through, I'm so tired of making garbage cocktails or like mediocre cocktails from the Trader Vic's book and stuff. And I do love, of course, like, hey, what the hell? Of course I do love the Trader Vic's book, but, or Trader Vic's cocktails and stuff, but there are so many duds in that book. So going to the Smuggler's Cove book, you know that you're going to get something that's good. I got to figure out the colors on this camera. Bums me out. Okay. See? Look how much better this is. It's a little orange. Hold on. Everybody's like, really? You got to keep talking about how orange it is? Okay. That's better. Okay. Let's see here. I like me some tobacco pipe myself. I tried to smoke a pipe for a minute. And then, like, you got to fidget with it all the time. And, like, you know, like an old-timey pipe. I don't like it. But I do like cigars. I'm not like a giant cigar smoker. And, but, you know, every once in a while with the buddies, it's super fun. Brian, I just got my first bottle of Hamilton Breezeway blend in Scottsdale, Arizona. Makes a 14 out of 10 daiquiri. Damn, dude, that's so good. 14 out of 10. Blood Rage Engaged. Do you have a problem with bugs in an open to the environment setup? No. I have a problem with rats. Bugs? No, it's Southern California. It's like, we don't really have bugs here. You know, I mean, we have bugs, but it's like you don't really have like creatures like they do in like Tennessee and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Have you spent time in Hawaii? Yeah, I have spent a lot of time in Hawaii. Well, I used to. I've been to Kauai a couple times, to Maui. I've been to, what's it called? Oahu. I love Waikiki. And a lot of people don't like that because they're like, oh, it's touristy and stuff. And it's like, yeah, but that's kind of the reason I like it. And also like the history, the Tiki history in Waikiki and kind of the surrounding areas is a big deal to me. I spent one time at the North Shore where I was a participant in the body surfing contest at Pipeline. It was gigantic. And it was in my era where I was in like excellent shape and body surfing all the time. Needless to say, I didn't win. There was a moment where I was like, I think this is the end of me. It was breaking. So I don't know if you know anything about Pipeline, but there are 3 different reefs. And first reef is like, oh, it's pretty big. Second reef is like, wow, we're getting very serious. This is like only serious people should be, like people who really have business being out there should be out there. And then breaking third reef is now we're cover of Surfing Magazine. People are getting rescued or dying. It was like that. So it was breaking third reef. And, I'm just out there swimming. And so I finally get a wave. And there were people just doing laps around me. I had no idea how far out it was. I'm used to the wedge here in Balboa, which is like pretty close to the shore. And so the swim out doesn't tire you out. Pipeline does. It's like, and my buddy's like, oh, dude, Pipeline's great. It's just like right there. And I was like, it seems like a longer swim than I'm used to. So by the time I got out there, I was kind of gassed. And there was this chick that swam out at the same time as me. I'm like, the chick? She's going to beat me out there? Yeah. Beat me out there doing laps, getting waves. And so finally I get a wave. And it was a good wave. Like I didn't get the wave that I wanted. In my head, I didn't get like that wave where it was like, okay, dude, you got it. You can live with that for the rest of your life. I got like a pretty kind of foamy wave, whatever, but it swept me to the inside. And all of a sudden, third reef, I hear the announcer clicking this thing on his like microphone thing, which means something horrible is coming. And so like, I'm kind of like, there are waves and waves, and I'm kind of like trying to look over the waves. Finally, the foam kind of like settles, and I see like way outside, just like the biggest wave I've ever seen. And it was building, and I had been swept kind of to the inside. I was swept into the place where it's like, okay, I can't swim to the shore because you just can't. It would be stupid to even try. You can't swim outside of it because you're just in the spot that is the worst spot to be. Remember North Shore, the movie? When the wave breaks here, don't be there. I was there. I was like in that spot. Gigantic wave drops on my head. My fins still have marks from the reef, like where it got cut up. And while I was right before that happened, right before it dropped on me, I go, is this the end? This might be the end. And I was like I was talking to myself, but I remember that vividly going, I think I'm going to die right now. Thankfully, the Lord above, I didn't die. So, and here we are making cocktails on a Friday night. So I hope you enjoyed that story. Let's see here. Have you spent time in Hawaii? So I guess that's how yes, I have spent time in Hawaii. I'd like to go back soon. I'd like to go back to Waikiki. I'd like to go back to the Royal Hawaiian and the Hilton Hawaiian Village with kind of my newfound knowledge of the area, especially from all of the studying I've done for this show. I know a lot of it's gone, but I love the idea of context. The fact that, Don Ho and Arthur Lyman and Martin Denny all played at the Hilton. And, it's sad that the international marketplace is gone, because I remember going there when it was still intact and it was really shitty. It was like really bad. Like you didn't feel safe walking in there, especially at night. I remember seeing the signs for Trader Vic's, and I remember seeing a plaque for Don the Beachcomber. And I was into Tiki at the time, but it would mean so much more to me now, because now I have like context for everything. So, let's see here. You should get a banana-shaped microphone. Okay, let's see what else do we got here. I don't know how to deal with that. Peter M. Valdez, how much did you get the cannibal tiki for? Oh, the cannibal tiki that is right there. I don't feel comfortable saying. It was plenty, and I wasn't really in a position to be spending that kind of money. But here's the thing with old stuff, like vintage stuff. If you have the opportunity to buy something that you just know that you're never going to be able to find ever again, you have to jump on it. And I knew that the amount of money that it cost was not like detrimental to my life, but it definitely like it was a hit. And but now he's here, and he's here forever, or until I die or whatever. So hope I don't die anytime soon. Let's see here. Would it be wrong to do the live stream 7 days a week? Jesus. Blake, need this and the grass skirt blend. Yeah, dude, I've never been to the grass skirt in San Diego, but Ed Hamilton just released a brand new blend, the grass skirt blend. And the night that the Hula Girls played at Landers, a bunch of us came back here and we made Mai Tai. Well, we made all kinds of stuff, but we made Mai Tais using the blend, and it's just incredible. I don't know if the bar's any good, but the grass skirt blend is so good for Mai Tais. And it's not, like a 1944 Trader Vic's Mai Tai is just pot still, just dark Jamaican rum, like no other stuff. Even though for like a long time we thought there was agricole in it and stuff, but it's not. This has a blend, I think, of Demerara or something. I don't care. It's so good. It makes an incredible Mai Tai. So would it be wrong to do a live stream 7 days a week? Yeah, dude, that would be detrimental to my health. Okay. Rats put Sparky to work. Sparky is constantly chasing the rats. He's trying to find it. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, dude. Tommy Boombots, blah, blah, blah. When is that rum available? It's available at the Mai Kai, I think in like a couple of weeks. And the Mai Kai, so Corey Starr from the Mai Kai will be there. Hurricane Hayward will be there. Typhoon Tommy will be there. So they're doing a symposium. I would highly suggest going to the symposium. Feeling tangerine. I feel like I'm on an expedition in nowhere. Welcome to the Breezeway Cocktail Hour. Rachel Beck, Spike, we need Justin Scard in the next live. I know. Oh, on the live? Damn, dude. Lunar Wind, get your guitar. We got time. No, thanks. Neary Martini, don't let anyone know what ingredients you have to make the drinks. Wait, did you let everyone know what ingredients you have to make the drinks along with you or not? Yeah, I did. Actually, it was on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, just follow me on Instagram. You get the ingredients for the drink. Blake, I think the spice of rye might fight with some of the flavors. Yeah, when Martin calls specifically for bourbon, there's a reason for it. Joshua Eyring, Spike's Fireside Tiki Troubadour Hour. I like that. Blake Slack, Three Amigos reference. Very nice. Scott, I love lamp. Jersey Johnny, Spike, I have a discount code for the shop. No, I'm afraid I don't have a discount code at this time. Yeah, if you are on our mailing list, I think you get on the mailing list through the website. No, I know you do. If you're on the mailing list, every once in a while I'll do like a sale where I'll send out a coupon code. So join the mailing list. Typhoon Tommy, how about Malort in the Molokai bar? I gotta say, first of all, thank you for joining us, Tommy. I love you like a brother I never had. Well, I do have a brother, so I guess I love you like the brother that I have. Okay. I gotta say that having Malort in the Molokai bar, which is certainly not on the menu, was probably one of the highlights of the trip, especially giving it to our Molokai maiden. It was a lot of fun. Dude, what a wild weekend. That was so much fun. And Jacob Sims, yes, Malort. And also, like, so years ago, well, a couple years ago, people would like, they'd corner me and they'd be like, we got Malort for you. And I go, well, what's Malort? And then I found out about it and stuff. And it was like horrifying every time I drank it. Now, when I drink Malort, I'm like, yeah, this is what I signed up for. And I'm not even bummed anymore. And I think Tommy said the same thing. Tommy was like, yeah, I like Malort. Which is like a kind of a rad superpower, because normal people just like, it tastes like trash. They want to die. And you go, yeah, I don't know what the problem is. So I think I've turned the corner. I think I'm not bummed on Malort anymore. So you got to come up with something more horrible. Jaeger's gross. But Jaeger's not like, you don't look at, oh my God. You don't look at Jaeger and go, oh, this is like a disgusting flavor. It's just like not my favorite flavor. Oh my God. So this is the reason why we don't do the live shows after drinking, because eventually it devolves to where like I'm saying too many things and I'm slurring, and I'm not slurring, I'm just tripping over my tongue. It's such a good drink, dude. Make it at home. And then let me know in the comments below what you think about it. John Kelly, I snagged a little dude. Thanks for everything you do, Spike. Thank you so much for saying so, John. There's the dude. Look at this little dude. Oh, wait, hold on. Such a rad little Tiki mug. And once again, thanks to Tiki Farm for donating all these mugs and putting the logo on them and everything too. Like, so rad. There it is. So rad. Okay, let's get back into the comments here. I haven't seen a super chat in a while, so we'll just keep going through the normal comments. And then we're going to do a full Breezeway cocktail hour. And what did we start at 6:30? So 10 more minutes? Dude, a true Breezeway cocktail hour. Weird. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. Blood Rage Engage. You need to get the right rhythm with the pipe. It's a process for sure, but you can get the flavors you can't get out of a cigar, like a nice aged Virginia. Who's Virginia? Lunar Wind Spike. There's just a few things to know about keeping a pipe lit, proper tamping, and the false light. And the nice thing is you don't have to smoke a whole cigar if you don't have the time. Oh, okay. Well, I could see that. But, dude, I don't have time for a pipe. I'm not going to be a pipe smoker. Pipe smoker? Pipe smoker. That's like a whole different thing. Okay. Oh, man. Scott, strongly considering ordering a pizza. It's a solid idea. Tabitha Fitzgerald, we all talk about a Palm Springs meetup, but how about a San Francisco meetup? Interesting idea. I talked to the Fairmont for a while about trying to do a Breezeway thing at the Tonga Room. The prices they quoted me and the access that I would have was like, so it wasn't going to be possible. Like, I wanted to take over the bar. I wanted to take over the music on the boat. I wanted to be like a Breezeway experience, which would have been rad. And I think that Otto from Tiki Oasis has tried that too. It's just like a corporate thing, and they don't want to have other bands in there that aren't their band because they already have their gear on there, and it's like a union job. And so, San Francisco meetup, cool idea. I think we'll start with the Palm Springs one, though. Thank you, Tabitha. Okay. Oh, super chat from Super Awesome You. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Spike, love your show. Who is the hardest guest to keep under control when they catch a buzz on your show? I think you know the answer to that. But honorable mentions go to McBiff, because once he gets buzzed, he thinks he's being funny, and he's just kind of like being annoying. Pinup Palmer doesn't really drink. Even when she's drinking, she doesn't really drink. So she's not really hard to keep under control. But yeah, it's Justin Scard for sure. And it's also like one of my best friends. I really enjoy hanging out with Justin. Jim. Okay, so damn, dude, I'm not going to go through all of the comments because it's just a lot of them. So if you want me to read your comment, I would suggest a super chat, but I might read your comment. Bill Fisher, I'd love to hear the story of your Jaeger shotgun wedding to Eileen. What in the world? Blake Stack, there's a tobacco shop in Gatlinburg, and a guy there has a great whole thing on how to pack a pipe and smoke it. It's very entertaining. Yeah, the doctor, pipe smoking. Hey, man, you do you. Yeah, I don't know. I'd try smoking a pipe, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Just like sometimes Justin or like Biff will bring over Cubans, and I'm like, I wouldn't go out of my way to find a Cuban cigar, but if they bring them over, I'm very happy about it. Okay, wait, how are we doing on time? Is there a clock on this thing? Oh, there is. Okay, 7 minutes, folks. I want to thank you for hanging out for the whole Breezeway cocktail hour, like a true hour. Super fun. Ted Nagurski. You don't have to disclose numbers, but if my local Tiki group threw a fest, would we have to pay for flights and hotels for you and your whole band? Yeah, that's the way we work it. Yeah, you could private message me or whatever, but the band needs flights and accommodations, and then there's like a performance fee on top of that. So yeah, it's kind of like the reason why we don't play and travel that. I mean, we do for bigger festivals, but we don't tour. So if you really, really, really want the Hula Girls to show up somewhere, then that's what we got to do. Okay, oh, man. When Spike's over, is there an after party? Should I make another Lapu Lapu before Happy Gilmore 2? Are you gonna see Happy Gilmore 2? Dude, how do we get Adam Sandler on the show? And also, do you think that's gonna be a good movie? I don't know. I don't have high hopes. First one was so good. Bring Miss Palmer to Inferno Hana from the doctor. I mean, I'd love to have her there. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We'll see. From LA to Venus, longtime silent viewer. Silent viewer. I love this new format. You've really come into your own. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just glad everything's working. And like at the very beginning, if I was nervous, it was like, okay, are the cameras working? Do I remember how to do this? Do I remember how to like switch to that? Dude, the color on that sucks. So bummed on this. Let me try that. Oh, dude, look at how much better that is. Do you understand the whole time why I was like, this sucks? Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, okay. See? Told you. Okay. Let's see here. Kramer's Smoke Shop. Morticia Brewer, Brandy from Storage Wars. Funniest unhinged guest ever. Still hoping she comes back. Hide the knife, though. Yeah, I guess that was the one that was the hardest to keep under control. She's been on the show twice. And, you know, in hindsight, should I have posted that video? I don't know. At the time, I was like, every week I got to post something. So I was like, you kind of put me in a position. And so, you know, I posted it. And also like, she kind of wasted my time she was fine when she got here. Something happened. She went out to her truck or her car or whatever, came back, and I was just like, whoa, what's happening now? So yeah, I don't know. It was a long time ago. I don't know how to, what do I do? Do I apologize to Brandy? She's really sweet. I really do like her. So I don't know. I don't know. But also, dude, this drink's so good. Ooh. It's getting to where it kind of needs some more ice. I don't want to call it warm, but... Wait, hold on. Focus. Oh, no. Why is the focus... Focus is all messed up. I guess it's focused on the ice bucket, though. Sometimes if you add ice to a drink, you kind of have a whole new drink. You know what I mean? Weird. What if I did stream like 7 nights a week, and like every night of the week? I mean, it'd be detrimental to my health, but like, would people watch? I know you guys would watch, but sorry, I mean to bump you. Can you imagine? It would be like leaving Las Vegas, like Nick Cage, alcoholism. Like, it'd be bad. And I have no aspirations for that. Okay, Knitted Rebar, what's your favorite song this week? My favorite song this week? Well, I mean, considering the situation we've recently been in. Well, considering the recent events, that's what I'm trying to say. Earlier today, driving to the camera store, I was playing War Pigs pretty loud. So, not very tiki, but I do love like 70s and 80s metal, and I also love punk rock, and I also love Ozzy. May he rest in heaven. Bill Fisher, Spike, please bring Tiffany back. Love Tiffany. Tiffany will come back. Jim Zegger, so much better lighting. Dude, it wasn't light. Oh, what? Why is the autofocus bad now? Oh, that's why. Okay. See? Okay. We're streaming. Okay. Is it time? Dude, it's about time to call it. Brandy had Malort. Did she? I don't think she had Malort. Oh, you mean in her car? Like, that's what did it? Made her crazy? Okay, dude, I think we're out of time. Carly Rossi, everyone DM Adam with a link to the channel with Adam Sandler. I think we're done. Eileen, nope, no apology. She made her choices. She did make her choices. Oof. Jim Marriott, anyone else miss midnight pizza? Dude, I'm making pizza right now. That sounds so good. You guys have like cooked it into my brain. And of course, they're talking about the Breezeway cocktail cruise, where we had midnight pizza. And yeah, dude, Breezeway cocktail cruise is always so fun. And you end up meeting people that, like, at the very beginning, you're like, hey, there's like a new guy over there. And then by the end, you're like really good friends. So it's cool. It's cool. The doctor, wow, what did Brandy do out in the truck? Took a few hits of something that made her cray-cray? Something, dude. Because, like, pills would have taken, like, a longer release, right? So it must have been, she smoked something? I think she was drunk when she got here, but she wasn't, like, falling down. She was just maybe buzzed? I don't know. Okay. Krakatoa Brie. Hell yes, I want to go to the Mai Kai. 5AA12. It's like a second drink. It is like a second drink. The other thing that we were talking about at the Mai Kai is, what about a Breezeway Mai Kai weekender? What do you think about that? Maybe that's something I need to discuss with my events team that I'm slowly building up into an events team. But, yeah, Mai Kai weekender. What do you think? Okay, dude, I think we're done. Yeah, it's been an hour. It's been a true Breezeway cocktail hour. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for bearing with me on being like a little shaky about how the whole thing is going to work, but it's been super fun. And I guess I'll see you next time. Okay. Aloha.